Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back. This is Ragnarok here with part 95 of my Warhammer 2 Mortal Empire's Karl Franz campaign on Legendary difficulty. Right, so we are in a pretty solid position. The only spot that we're really threatened at the moment is over here with Throg, but Throg, he's down to 16 units and recruiting new ones, so it looks like he's upgrading his army a little bit. We've got 2 more turns until Aristotle here is back to full strength. He's recruiting a couple of great swords, and then Franz is making his way over here to help support. And I believe this is Uther Pendragon. Pendragon, we're sending. I think we're gonna send him over here into Norska to help out, and I'm kind of leaning towards settling here. I mean, this is already level 4 settlement, so if we build the defenses here, should be a good foothold on this Norskan territory for us. And I mean, what we could do is just settle in one province over here and then raise the rest of it and then fill it in later on. That's an option, but we'll see how built up some of this stuff is up here in the north and decide whether or not we're going to try and hold on to the territory. It would be potentially a really great place to train rookie generals and get them leveled up pretty quickly at dealing with rebellions and whatnot. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, it's gonna be a bit of a fight wrestling it under control in the first place, so we'll see how that all goes. We do also have the Doomtide coming down again. They've got to go through the Skaven first, as per usual, so they're up here in the north. Let's actually take a look here with Lodbrok. Well, we'll have Lodbrok shadow them as they make their way down. I'm gonna want our warrior priest here to... what the hell? Where the hell did the rest of the armies go? Alright, well, they're out here somewhere. At least that's where they were. Maybe they're all the way over here already. Crazy. Anyway, gonna need him to help clear out some of the agent spam that's down here. And we've also got another agent in the area here as well. Belmont, I believe, is operating here in the north. We'll find him in a minute when I pull the HUD back up. There's lots of enemy agents in and around here, whether they're Skaven or Chaos. You have a small rebellion that we're going to deal with probably pretty much right away. Out here, we've got the orcs on the border. Not too much to worry about. Presently, we just finished off the von Karsteins. I think that was it for them. I think they're destroyed. And we're bringing Treasurer Grunwald all the way over to... headed to Corone to help deal with the Red Duke, and this is where we're going to be building our next army, which brings me to our brand new warrior priest that we recruited last time, Knud van Sieghofen. We are going to name this gentleman oh wait, no, sorry. We've already got a Dante. We're gonna name him Virgil, the famous Roman poet, and I guess you could consider him a philosopher as well. Or at least I would definitely consider him a Roman philosopher. He wrote a really, I believe it's a poem, a really epic poem that was sort of an alternative sort of origin story, or alternative origins myth for Rome itself, because the traditional story of Romulus and Remus kind of in a way is a foreboding of I'll put a hunter in there, sort of almost a foreshadowing of what was to come with Rome and the constant civil wars that the two brothers, Romulus and Remus, ended up feuding. One of them killed the other, and it's kind of the way things went with Rome down the, through the centuries, is that ooh, a thug, needs the thug, but somebody else could definitely use it. A smuggler, someone definitely should have the smuggler. Give him the corsair. Bone picker? Wound recovery time. The tomb robber wouldn't be bad. I guess he's gonna be fighting against vampires here a little bit. I'm just gonna leave that last spot open for now. But this gentleman, Virgil, is gonna come around this way. So that was thank you, Miguel Franco, for recommending that we name him that. I think it's perfect. I mean, I've been typically the warrior priests. I've been naming them mostly after Viking historical figures and Viking mythological figures. Kratos is a little bit of an exception, and Thor, Plato. Plato, I guess we've got a few exceptions here and there, which definitely okay. Ragnar the Fearless, and the captains are kind of like a mixed bag of different names. We've got a lot of them are from my favorite pirate show, Black Sails, and a few of them are just randoms. A couple of Star Trek captains in there, and we've got, of course, Captain Block from the book by Chris Wraight. We're reading Sword of Justice. Do we want to send first Holden down this way, or do we want to have him come around this way and see what's... Actually bring him around this way, just to get an idea of what we're dealing with in behind here, and just make sure that nothing sort of sneaks in behind Aristotle here. So I'm gonna take my time here with this turn. I don't want to get us into any trouble here. I'll go with Sigmar's word first for him. So, man, mind repairing this, but I don't think it's worth it to repair it for that cost. But I will build. Can we build defenses here? What the fuck? Maybe. Holy smokes! Maybe we can't even build defenses here. The building browser. Oh wow. I didn't even realize this, that the inhospitable terrain for some reason doesn't allow you to build fucking defenses. Sort of changes. This is what I'm thinking here. I mean, we could build the Reichsfort. That gives us a little bit of extra garrison. Maybe we'll build the Reichsfort and we'll build one of these, training field. And then probably one of these. Build one of these. This provides a garrison wizard. Maybe we'll do that. And then build that last. Oh, maybe we'll build this. I love those warrior priests. The more I really want to test how many there's a limit to how many warrior priests that we can build. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna decided that we're gonna try and stay put here. We're gonna try and defend this. Build the Reichsfort. That'll give us fucking 6 turns. It'll give us 2 additional Reichsguard to help defend settlement. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to build here. Dios mío. Alright, I'm gonna wait before we build that. I really... Too many choices. I really want to build this up. Because I've been neglecting this. We have the Marienburg Fort is just such a cash cow. Gotta get that thing fucking built. And down here, I really want to get the Reichsfort built in there too. The additional garrison will help if this the Red Duke thinks he can take on our own garrison. Yeah, anyway, fuck, we got so much to build. So much to build. It seems to be a recurring theme in the campaign. Anyway, Gutzl von Hupp, you're on garrison squishing duty, I guess. Let's get down here and get rid of these guys. Careful not to the Reichsguard. Should be safe here. Auto resolve. It's a little bit hesitant. Maybe we could have got a second fight out of that. A little bit more experience, a little bit more coin, but whatever. I don't want to mess around here and waste everybody's time. Alright, so I think I'm going to take that extra little bit of loot that we got there. And let's build Marienburg up. Lots of other spots for us to build now as well, but have to wait for the time being. Excuse me. Alright, Franzi. I think we're gonna bring Franz down to Dietershofen. And maybe we'll bring Uther over to Seisman. Gordon. Just before we move Uther. No, we get there. Regular march. Before we move Uther, let's just check the public order in this area. Yeah, it should be fine for a little while. Plus, we've also got the Reichsmarschall nearby. Alright, let's go down this route. I do want to go down this route and get some points into the Empire's finest. But I think going quartermaster first is probably the better option. Cole Bolas, congratulations, you immortal son of a gun. Odin, 29 for you. Does affect the allies, but I don't know. I don't know if that's really good. How much leadership thing? It'll give us additional armor, but I think the speed is more important, to be perfectly honest. No, it's not. Well, yeah, no, that's a considerable difference. 12 speed for an additional 20 armor, but once you're over 100 armor, I feel like more than that is not really necessary. Let's go with weapon strength for you, old Odin.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, so let's see, we might as well send you back into Beechhofen. You replenish a little bit quicker there. And they're
ready to serve.
Can move to there and put you in camp.
I will do anything for Sigmar.
It's crazy, back to full strength within like 2 turns after getting beat up in that battle with Chaos, and then after settling Kislev. Crazy. But Dante here is gonna settle in Fort Jakova. Yes, corrupted. Okay, so our penalty for public order is done. I just want to make sure we got public order balance back here. Here, can we actually tax this province again? We can, but the public order is not improving. We can always bring Bjorn over to here, and then yeah, get a little bit of a buffer, and then these two, we'll keep them on the border, and we can put them back and forth between these two provinces wherever they happen to be needed. But that should allow us to tax both provinces now without any trouble. Kadrin. Should have maybe taken that while it was still held by the Slayers. Slayer King. Now that they've confederated, taking it means going to war with all the dwarves. Though at the same time, attacking the Slayer King probably would have hurt our relations with the dwarves anyway. Got an agent down here. Alright, let's give it a try. Critical failure. Bloody hell. Bloody hell, Balder. Oh, you useless turd. Dang it. Well, that's unfortunate.
What does the Emperor
Got another agent up here.
Show me the accused.
And now we don't have enough to, maybe we can get a little tiny bit of cash and diplomacy from someone who wants to give us some money.
All here are honored dwarfkin. Go on then.
Oh yeah, dwarves, I fucking love you guys. Thanks for the money. All right,
Ready?
let's try and get rid of the Norskin guy actually,
Die.
because technically we're at war with
Tools of
Norska. We're not.
judgment ready.
Oh, critical success. Good job, Belmont. Almost
Now.
immortal. In line of sight, he's got a thug, ferryman. Alright, these all seem pretty good for him. Doesn't really need weapons and stuff. All this is leveled up. That doesn't. Alright, I'll give you Bloody Blade, whatever. Don't think you're ever gonna see the battlefield, to be perfectly honest. But continue using him to clear out agents.
The Empire.
Alright, so Uther, yeah, let's bring you over to Seismond.
Moving off.
Or Sales. Salzenmund? Fuck. With these names. Should probably come out and pick up this treasure here with Franzi. Just about to full strength next turn. And then between these three armies we should easily be able to crush Throg. And we'll work towards securing this province. Bloody hell, what? How is this part of this province? What the? Like, how do you... What? I mean, it's not even... No path to go through here. Oh, I guess it's all this is considered part of the Doom Keep. Interesting. And this stuff out here. Yeah, Bjorn's Gathering. I don't know if we're gonna try and populate that. I mean, maybe. Thing is, Bretonia holds this. Albion on its own. We should actually come out and take that. Maybe that's what we'll do when we finally do build this army down here. We'll have them come out and take this first. Fuck me, there's a lot of treasure out here. My goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 treasures. Right in and around here. Dang.
It will be done.
Alright. Alright. Fuck it. Let's build that up. Those roads built. I think that's pretty much it. I think we are ready to end the turn here. Runwald's got a little while before he gets over there. We're looking at here with more turns, so it's back to full strike.
Bring me to my men.
It should be pretty potent
To the provinces.
between these armies.
I am Prince and
Got a
Emperor.
couple of elite infantry,
I command
or as
here.
elite as the Empire goes. But we got plenty of firepower. We got 4 mortars, we got 4 hellstorms, and then we've got the 2 cannons with Franz's army,
Now.
and then we've got plenty of winds of magic with Franz's army. Lots of heroes. Yeah, we should be able to.
I will marshal the men.
These 3 armies should be able to smash everything over here. So we gotta be careful. We'll probably make our way up this way, because we'll want armies close by to deal with this present wave of chaos. And we've got these 2 armies over here, but these 2 armies are
It is time.
kind of garrison type armies, kind of mop up armies. Not exactly our most elite troops. We'll check the diplomacy if there's anything we can do here.
Champion of the league. Welcome.
Lewin still hates us. At least he's trading with us, though. It's alright. Ooh, who are we at war with right now, actually? Warriors of Chaos, Winter Tooth, oh, okay, the Von Karsteins are not destroyed.
I thirst.
Oh,
My words are
over there.
as deadly.
Alright, well, whatever.
Grind with my ice age, Willie. You dare.
Musalam.
Come in the name of Sigmar.
Nobody wants peace. That's okay. We don't really want peace with anyone at the moment, anyway. Alright, well. Let's read some more Sword of Justice. See what's going to happen to our friend Ludwig Schwarzhelm and company. He looked around. Somehow, against all likelihood, some of them had outrun the orcs and made it into the cover of woodland. They were barely a mile west of the site of the massacre. Under the scant cover of the trees, they at least had some chance of remaining undetected for a while. It wouldn't last for long. Though Grunwald's last stand had taken the brunt of the greenskin assault, the respite had only been brief. The pursuit would already be underway. They'd have to start running again soon. More men arrived, crashing heavily through the undergrowth. Some carried their halberds, while others had discarded everything in their panic. The remnants of Grunwald's army had managed to gather together from the rout were pitiful. 300 or so had made it to the woods. Perhaps others had found other ways to escape. They still were out on the open country. It'd be easy pickings for the orcs. For a moment, Locke was utterly at a loss. He was exhausted. His men were exhausted. And there was nowhere to go. Heidik was miles away. They'd be lucky to get halfway there before being overtaken. There were no obvious choices. "Sir," came a voice. Locke turned around. A young spearman was looking straight at him. He seemed in better physical shape than many of the rest, and his cheeks weren't hollow with fatigue. The benefits of youth. "What do we do now?" Locke stared back. He'd always prided himself on his ready answers, his quick tongue, self-command. During his years as a company captain, he'd never been placed in a position where his best course of action seemed uncertain. There had always been the strategic picture handed down from above. He just had to look after the tactics. After Grunwald's death, things were different. There was no one left to give the orders but him. He remembered his disdain for Grunwald. It was the same casual contempt he'd always had for senior officers. If he'd known then what he knew now, maybe that quick tongue would have been sheathed more often. He took a deep breath. Something needed to be done. If he didn't act now, then they were all dead without so much as a fight being offered. "Any officers make it out?" he said, addressing all the men around him. More soldiers were arriving every moment, daggering through the bracken. For the time being, there was no sign of the pursuing orcs. That was one small mercy. Oh, whoops. Alright, yeah, interesting. Is Captain Block gonna get out of this little... Oh shit, what was that? Hostile hero activity success. Assault be Take a look at the damage that they do there. Alright, doesn't look too bad at all, to be honest. Alright, how are we doing for time? I know I've been rambling a lot this episode. Not really. Not really getting a ton of work done. Let's come over to Fort Jakova. Oh, really? Fucking Skaven are here. Are you fucking kidding me? Ah, Dios mío. I don't think... man, I don't really want to declare war on them just yet. Even though we could smash that garrison pretty easily. Damn it to hell. I thought for sure that there was no Skaven here. Look at this crap. Skaven corruption. There's like no Skaven corruption here. How the hell? 29%. Dang it. I mean, we could declare war on them. I'm gonna have to think about that. I'm not gonna move Dante just yet. And move him back to there. But for now, we'll just keep him. Have him stay put. Each off, and what's the public order like here? Alright, we should get this built. Get that going. Over here, we got some people going. Fort Ostermark. Yeah, we're probably going to have to get him back up to Fort Ostermark. Alright, let's move you up to here.
Yes, my lord.
Send you back to the fort up here. We don't want to lose this while we're getting it built up. Definitely expect to see the Doom Tide here, somewhere around the corner. Maybe we should have come down this way. Maybe it would have been quicker. Yeah, it would have been quicker. Oh, whoops. Alright, where's Belmont? Alright, for now, leave the agents alone. Just come over here. We need you to scout. And just try and get an idea if that's where Chaos is, or if they're over here. In this, could very well be in this gray patch here, which if they are, could be a bit of a problem. So let's get that built and start with one industry, or do we want the hunting camp? I think we'll go with industry. It's more money.
Ever vigilant.
Yeah, I'm thinking that we should probably wait before we man, there's just so much to build. So many places to build, and hey, caraco, decisions. Down here we can build too. My goodness. Here we can build. There. Actually get those built. Right. I guess the best way to go about things is to build from the inside out. Build your core settlements first, and then alright, this isn't necessarily a priority, but I've been wanting to fill this in for quite a while, and the additional garrison there will make me feel a little bit more secure. Okay, one more turn for Aristotle. Meantime, Apothecary. Oh, thank goodness, he's on a Pegasus, finally. That is going to make things so much easier to manage. Alright, Franzi.
As is my right by Sigmar's
Maybe we'll come out and get that treasure with Franz.
What does the Emperor bid?
And then Uther.
To strengthen the Empire.
Right
Yes,
up to there. And we'll put you in camp.
It is for the best.
And then we can potentially strike Throg with Uther and Franz next turn. Franz should... Well, actually, we could even strike him with Uther, Franz, and Aristotle.
I am Prince and
So,
Emperor.
that looks pretty good.
Tools of
Keep
judgment ready.
moving around this way.
No!
I mean, what we need to do is we need to take their higher level settlements to prevent them from recruiting these more elite soldiers.
Raise Sigmar. I command
So we
here.
can take their main settlement chains. Be in very good shape. Yeah, let's have Franzi come out and grab this.
Summon the Elector Counts.
Alright, a convoy of trading ships carrying myriad precious goods across a nearby sea trade route have been brought low by the angry sea god. Bromfell's, much to the chagrin, wealthy merchants and investors back at their home ports. Knowing that such a wreckage could be a highly profitable salvage opportunity, you sail towards the area, but unsurprisingly, others have also caught wind of it. Continue your approach. This might end in a confrontation at sea. Let's sail to the wreck. Great hoard of treasure may be discovered. What have we got? Oh my, we got some pirates. Well, we could easily auto-resolve this, but we will fight it since we haven't had a battle this episode, right around the half-an-hour mark. So we'll kill us some rogue pirates, some undead rogue pirates, and call it a day, basically. And then next time, potentially we will be taking on either Throg or some of the Warriors of Chaos. Would be my guess. We'll continue doing some building, continue trying to get our infrastructure built up so that we can get our economy rolling a little bit more and hopefully afford that 7th army relatively soon. really anxious to get a demigriff army into the field, to be honest. I mean, we're almost 100 episodes in and we're still using some I mean, I'm going to continue using these low tier troops throughout the campaign. I think they're freaking wonderful. So I will be using a lot of the low tier troops throughout the campaign, but I want to support them with some higher tier troops as well. So, all right, I think that's a good place for you two. The Reichsguard guys line up over here. That's a good spot for you. And you, sir, this is Kratos, is that right? Dang, we lost that. Can hang out with them. You two. Oh, fucking so sweet. That is Pegasus now. Or on a Pegasus.
Listen up,
Alright. I think mostly we're gonna do all of the work with Franz and the wizards, I think. I think these holy son of a gun, 255 power reserves. That is a freaking sweet.
We're Sigma's heirs.
I'll put you guys together.
Yes, sir.
You as 5. I guess we could group you guys as 6. Don't think we're gonna need these swords. Let's just line them up like so. Beautiful. Yeah, just have them protect the cannons. Let the cannons do the work here.
Artillery units.
This mother out of the way.
The Empire!
Alright, let's get to work, boys.
That's an order.
Yeah, I am gonna keep the Reichsguard back here to protect the flank. We'll let Franzi do most of the work here. We got down here. Oh no, we got a mortar. You guys get in there and shut that down.
I will melt their tiny minds.
Alright. They're gonna turn around and attack these two.
Very well.
Oh my goodness. Look at this shit.
Ready!
Do a little heal. Oh, right. Those are guns. Pay attention to what's going on here. You guys are in a bad spot. Come around this way. And everybody stand over here and we'll get a heal going. Where are you going? Get back here. Alright. Shape what we got camping in here. You guys take this fucking thing down. Might bring you out to help out here. I think we'll need you. You guys can probably take on gunnery mob, I would think. Get in there. Need to get our magic built up a little bit. Bring you out. Help out. That should be okay here. Sort of. Taking on some spears. Halberds or something. Why don't you get in here? I want you to continue moving and come over here and help out. Uh-oh. Maybe we should get you, maybe we should get the apothecary out of there. Might not be a bad idea. Holy sweet mother. That thing did some damage there. My goodness. You guys get in there too. And you guys get target. We want to target. Guys, gunnery mob. Alright, it is important that you stay in the fight, sir, because you want to use your healing a little bit. Alright, let's try and save some magic now. Actually, fly over here. Fly over here. And we will pop one of these. And get these guys healed up a little bit. So come over here and help with this guy. This will be causing us some problems.
We are Sigma's heirs.
Drop a vortex down here. That helps with the situation. Beautiful. Franz, get the fuck down there. Holy shit, Kratos, get out of there. My goodness. Kratos, come on. There we go. Kratos needs some kills. Damn it, we used up all our magic. There we go, Franz. Franz made short work of him. Alright, well. That went pretty well for the most part. We lost 23. I think that was mostly when the crab here crashed into our front line. I guess the zombie with pole arms did some damage too, and it looks like we had 2 friendly fire, 21 kills. So somewhere we got 2 friendly fire. I don't know how that works, but whatever. Anyway, I would have liked to get the heroes a little bit better healed. But fortunately, that's the problem fighting with the undead, is that
Step to it.
they disintegrate. They don't have time after the battle. They don't run off the battlefield. All right, well, we'll fill in his skill next time, and probably we're gonna move Franz over to the Ice Drake Ford and combine forces there. Wow, sweet! Such a vast wealth does not go missing out on the open ocean without pirates catching wind of it. Before long, a galleon helmed by a particular belligerent vampire admiral appeared in a cloud of broadside guns and his black powder weapons, blocking your passage. After defeating the undead freebooter, you looted their galleon's coffers before sailing on to claim the salvage from the convoy for yourself. 8,000 gold, daddy. Was there anything else? Dang, I was hoping for some kind of magical item or something. Whatever. Anyway, guys, part 96 will be next. Probably be taking on Throg, and we're on the search for chaos here in the north. And let me know if you think we should declare war on the Skaven, or if we should just hold out for a little bit longer, deal with Norska for now. So, I don't know. I mean, it seems like a pretty good opportunity to take on the Skaven because they're kind of sandwiched between us and chaos. And I really would like to consolidate all of this in the north. So, I mean, we kind of might as well get to work on that. So, there's a good chance I'm going to attack Skaven next turn as well. And then sending forces into Bretonia to help with the undead Duke there, the Red Duke. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Have a great day. Ragnarok signing out.